Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Koron Pierre, and if you don't know me, I'm a life coach and your relationship guy. Hopefully, we can work together in the future. Now, before we get started, please take the time to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you get all the notifications, and then like the video so more cool people can check out the video. Now, let's talk about it. So, today, we're going to do a recap. And I did this before, after recording the first 5 videos of the series. I did a recap because I want to slow it down and just reiterate some things that we talked about before. And let's talk about it. So, as you can see, the channel is growing pretty well. We got about, 62 subscribers. So we're growing slowly. Slowly but surely, we definitely getting there. And I'm proud and happy with the success that we're having. Let's start with the video number 6, which is the Pillow Talk episode. Give me a second, we're gonna pull it up. I honestly think that the Pillow Talk episode is the best episode that we have done thus far. The reason why I say that is because it has the most views, and I think that it was a video that touched on the taboo sort of topics that men, like there's myths out in society that men don't like certain things, right? And pillow talk is one. And typically they say men don't like pillow talk because they're just trying to say that men just want to, have sex or whatever. And that's just simply not the case. Because like we said before, and I have a disclaimer that we've done, go to the disclaimer video to get a full breakdown on this, but I'm talking about a monogamous man. So when I'm doing this series, and we're discussing and talking about the things that a man wants, we're talking about men who want monogamous relationships. And these are the things that you can do to help, satisfy their desires, and they will adore you for doing it. So this is what the purpose of this series is for. So we jumped in and we crushed the stereotype. Pillow Talk, as you can see, this video has 276 views. I think this video even topped episode, I believe it was the 3rd episode, which is Men Want Quality Alone Time. I think that has 243 views. So this video is one of the best views. And I also like it too because it was one of the videos at the time where I did it and I didn't have a good haircut. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to go on camera. Let me just stay behind the mic and sort of do it like radio style. So it was one of the greatest videos that we've done thus far. And also, I think that the content was pretty well laid out. I think I did a great job of elaborating on pillow talk versus dirty talk and the differences behind that. So that was episode 6. Episode 7 was Men Want Unconditional Acceptance. And this video was a video that I kind of threw a curveball at you because typically when I did these videos, the first 10 videos, we talked about things that men actually want, right? Or things that you can actually deliver, right? And with this episode, the whole idea and concept of unconditional acceptance, we found it to be unrealistic and something that you really can't give because our relationships are based on conditional circumstances. So to say that you can unconditionally accept someone, that means that you have to accept their unruly and bad behaviors, And we can't allow someone to just walk all over us by doing things that are just inappropriate. So we don't want unconditional acceptance. What we want is we want to be able to accept someone for who they are and not the person that they want to be. But that acceptance is based on the conditions that are, set up by the relationship, because a relationship has conditions. So yeah, we definitely want to give men acceptance, but that is, not something that is just whatever they do, you have to go with it. And in fact, I actually have a survey that I'm conducting where I interviewed a group of men, and only 20% of men, I asked a trick question on that survey. I asked, do you want a woman to forgive you for everything you do? And only 20% of the men said yes. And that to me was a sign that the man who is the right guy, your husband, your boyfriend, the man who's committed and giving his all to you, definitely does not want to take advantage of you. So we understand that there are conditions and things that we just can't do. So I thought that was a nice curveball, right? You could definitely check out that episode to get, a greater idea of what I'm talking about. So then the next episode after that one, we have episode, lost my space. Yeah, so after episode 7, we got What a Man Wants, a Straight Shooter. So I try to use words and phrases in a certain way because I wanted to convey the exact message that I am trying to imply. So when I say a man wants, for example, okay, I spoke about a man wanting an affable woman. I sort of coined that phrase, right? And I gave meaning and definition to what that is. That was episode 2. So with this episode, I wanted to, instead of saying an honest woman, right? I wanted to combine certain elements of what being a straightforward woman entails. So I just called it a straight shooter. A straight shooter is a woman who is uncomplicated and easy to understand, right? But the other thing to it, or the other facet to it, is she always keeps it real. So yes, we want honesty, right? But we also want easy and clear communication. So that video was really good. I think check that, if you haven't watched these videos, definitely go back and check them out because they are really detailed and they really describe these things. And it also shows how you can also make use of these, ideals that a man has. The 9th video, let's pull it up here. All right, we're moving along. And as we go along throughout this series, I started off kind of, I'm not going to say light, but I kind of touched more so on the taboo stuff or the things that were like mythbusters, right? Like men don't want pillow talk, men want their ego stroked, right? Men want a good girl that is also bad, just things of that nature. But now I'm getting into more unique things you may not have heard before. So episode 9 was men just wants to fix everything, and is your guy the right guy for you? That's episode 9. And basically, any woman who's been with a man before in a serious committed relationship knows that men just have a tendency of just trying to fix everything. Even the things that they can't fix, but they're gonna give it a go and they're gonna give it a shout, they're gonna give it a try, and they just wanna fix it. So I'd said in that video, basically to sum it up, you should let them fix it, but not you. We don't want them to just come in and try to fix you, because that can mean a lot of things. It could mean that you're being neglected emotionally. They're not giving you the true attention that you seek, and they're not giving you that listening ear. So I, gave some suggestions how you can work your way around this desire for men to fix it. I even tell you why men fix it. And I thought that this was a pretty good, solid video because it's one of those things that men want to do, just like men want unconditional acceptance, but you can't give them the unconditional. You can accept him for who he is, but you can't accept everything he does to you. That's crazy. So it's the same thing with this. You want a man to fix things for you, tangible things, intangible things, right? But you don't want him to just fix you. So I also talked about how to navigate that desire that men have to fix things. And then after that video, this is the disclaimer video came right after that. And the disclaimer video, it just basically gives a description as to the things that I just said that I was telling you about what a monogamous man wants. This video breaks that down in great details, a short video. You can check that out. I tell you the difference between the right guy and the wrong guy and how to facilitate this to the right guy. So I'm not gonna play the video, but I just wanted to give you that outlook, so to speak. So let's go back to the playlist. So now we get to episode 10 now. Episode 10 is, in my opinion, the most lit episode. It just came out the other day, and it talks about the sexual response cycle, which is basically mutual beneficial lovemaking. And I think this video, in my opinion, is probably definitely one of the top videos in terms of just providing some insight on something that isn't commonly understood. It's commonly done, but the entire process and why people might have issues in this area, people don't really identify with the complete cycle. So, there's a cycle that describes that process of making love. You touch into it, and I show you what a man exactly wants throughout that cycle. This video is a powerful video. I have a couple of more videos that are going to be just as crazy, insightful, interesting, and definitely check it out. All right, so let's go to KoronPierre.com. We're going to go there, and if you hadn't done this already, take the time to go to KoronPierre.com. You're going to be greeted with a nice pop-up. It's going to be offering you a free gift, and that gift is a checklist, how to know if he's the right guy. It's a complimentary checklist. It's really cool. All you have to do is click download it now, right? And once you click download it now, another pop-up window will pop up, and you put your email in, and I'll send it right over to you. But definitely take advantage of that. It's complimentary, and you can also look at the website. I got a blog on there, a couple of things on there. So that's all for this video. I don't want this video to be too long, but I just wanted to do a quick little recap. Episode 11 will be coming back next Tuesday. So look forward to that. And until next time, stay blessed.